Hey folks, and welcome back to the Daily Racing Show here at RacePlazaMedia. Another week of racing stands before us, so let's dive in and find out what you can watch this weekend. Who am I kidding? You all know what you're going to watch this weekend, and that is the 24-hour race at Le Mans that's happening starting on Saturday this weekend. It kicks off at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 3 p.m. local time in France, and it's gonna be a race to watch. I mean, I hope so because I'll be watching it. Actually, we here at RacePlazaMedia will be hosting a 24-hour plus watch party for the Le Mans 2024. We will be live streaming here on YouTube, so definitely tune in, hang out with us, chat with us, and let's talk about the race or anything else that you want to talk about. It's 24 hours of racing, hopefully, and usually there's a lot of action, a lot of things that happened. We might even get some rain again this year, so that will add to the difficulty of an already very difficult 24-hour race. So definitely tune in for that. If you're here in the US, you'll be able to watch it on HBO Max. However, if you're not in the mood for a 24-hour race, there's still plenty of racing to go around and different things for you to watch. As per usual, you can find all the details on our website, RacePlazaMedia.com, where we post our monthly racing calendar with links to the different series, as well as to different streaming options for each of the different races. So as mentioned, we have the 24-hour Le Mans race. However, if that's not your cup of tea, let me give you a couple pointers as to what else is happening this weekend. Of course, this weekend, NASCAR is back again. The NASCAR Cup Series, as well as NASCAR Xfinity and the ARCA Menard Series will all be competing in Newton, Iowa this weekend. Also happening this weekend in terms of NASCAR is NASCAR Brazil. They will competing on the 4th stage of their competition this weekend. If you're not in the mood for NASCAR, how about some rally? The European Rally Championship is underway this weekend in Sweden. And we all know that rally car drivers are a different breed of people, so definitely tune in for that. Just remember, the Rally TV app can be a little bit tricky. The best way to watch it is through their website. Not in the mood for the European Rally Championship? How about some single-seater racing? This weekend we are on a break from Indy as well as Formula One. However, there's 3 more single-seater championships that you can follow this weekend. And as mentioned many times throughout this year, you do not want to sleep on the junior categories. So this weekend we have the Italian Formula 4 Championship happening, as well as the British Formula 4 will be competing this weekend. And if you want a US-based single-seater, how about the USF Juniors? They will be racing in Virginia this weekend. Not in the mood for single-seaters? No problem. How about some two-wheel racing? As you probably already know, MotoGP is currently on a little bit of a break. However, there's so many two-wheel races happening this weekend. Of course, one of the channel's favorites, the AMA ProMotocross, is competing again this weekend. They will be competing at the High Point Raceway in Pennsylvania. However, we also have American Flat Track competing in Costa Mesa, California. Moto America will be competing in Minnesota. Then we also have the Superbike World Championship competing in Italy. The British Superbike Championship will be racing in Scotland. And then there are several other two-wheel races happening this weekend. So definitely check out our calendar for more details on those. Is two-wheel racing also not your cup of tea? How about some Porsche? Do you like some Porsche? Because there are 4 different Porsche racing events happening this weekend, on top of course, the Le Mans race, which will be featuring Porsche in the LMGT3 category. But you also have Porsche races happening in Thailand, in Germany, in the US, as well as Australia. There's Porsche racing happening for anybody who is interested. There's so much racing happening again this weekend, guys. It's crazy. I mean, I feel like in the peak of the season, or we're getting to the peaks. Last month we had so many races. This month we have over 180 races happening, so there's lots to go around. As mentioned, check out our free monthly racing calendar on our website, RacePlazaMedia.com, with all the links to make your life easier so you can find out on one click what you can watch, where you can watch it, and when you can watch it. If any of the races I've mentioned are not your cup of tea, if Le Mans is not your cup of tea, that's no problem. I'm going to plug something a little bit different this time. That's why I'm wearing the jersey. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, this is the women's jersey, but the European Men's Soccer Championship is also kicking off this weekend on Friday. So definitely tune in for that as well if you want to switch it up a little bit from racing, if you are a soccer fan, or Fußball, how we say it. So there's lots happening in the world. Of course, we have the racing, then now we have the European Championship, the soccer championship happening. Then we have Copa America happening a week later that will kick off. Then over the summer, we have the Olympics happening. I mean, we won't be covering all those things on this channel, but I can assure you we will try to be tuning in to as many of those as possible. And with that, I will leave you guys for today. Please let me know in the comments below what you will be watching this weekend. And please stop by our 24-hour live stream. We would love some company. We have a couple things planned for it, but of course there's 24 hours of racing to watch, which I'm super excited about. We watched last year's Le Mans race a couple days later, but this time we will be watching it live as it happens for the entirety of the race. I do truly hope it will not go over 24 hours, but we shall see. So thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again here at the Daily Racing Show. Bye-bye.